Hi, my name is Rebecca Covarrubias. My students call me Dr. C, and I teach research methods in psychology. So we're working on how to make learning spaces, educational environments more affirming and supportive of students from diverse backgrounds, with a focus on the experiences of low-income students, first-generation to college students, and students of color.
Students form really deep connections with the research team. They can think about the things that they're learning, but also tie it to their lived experiences. There's an incredible network of people who really care about you as a learner, hearing you as a person. So connecting as much as possible with people like me, faculty like me, and graduate students and other people on this campus is an important part of the experience as a college student.
My thesis on Philippine mythologies and comics started in the Pathways to Research program. My father was actually a comic book artist, so I grew up surrounded by comics. And so thinking about comics as a medium that has a lot of accessibility, I wanted to kind of bring my academic background of college and anthropology and history into what I grew up with through this visual medium.
My name is Steve McKay.
And my name is Miriam Greenberg.
So No Place Like Home was a research project involving students in the community about the affordable housing crisis in Santa Cruz County. We talked to almost 2,000 renters about what it's like to try to be a renter here in Santa Cruz County. So after we collected all the data and analyzed it, the students were integral to reporting back to the community about what we found.
One of our students became an assistant planner for the city of Watsonville. 3 other students went on to get graduate degrees in urban planning. Other students went on to work for nonprofits focused on the housing issue throughout California.
I got involved in research through Sociology 139T with Professor Steve McKay, and that involved, getting exposed to what research means. So we're always taking into consideration our positionalities and the privileges may hold, using those same identities to uplift our communities.
My name is Marlene Reyes. My research is in the sociology department, and it focuses on belonging and othering. I came to the awareness that I can do research myself, and it can come out of Latino communities and students, like first-gen families. And so that's something that I wish I knew, that research is not just for the sciences, it could be done for yourself and for your community as well.
Hi, I'm Nancy Chen. I'm a medical anthropologist, and I do research at the intersections of food and medicine and mind and body. I'm very interested in notions of caregiving, specifically for Asian American and Asian cultures. I sponsor the Global Community Health Wellbeing Fellows Program, and through that, students have been able to work as mentors with undergraduates and local youth. I also sponsor undergraduates in their independent research. The journey actually takes students to places that they never expected. Sometimes it might be graduate school, other times a new career opportunity. And through this research or other projects, they find themselves prepared in amazing ways.
Hi, my name is Kayla.
I'm Sabrina, but most people call me Sab. So my research topic is basically about food not bombs, and that's mainly about how food is able to bring community together, as well as looking at how Food Not Bombs is a mutual aid organization. I decided to apply for this program called P2R, and then from there you get paired with a graduate student and you get to hone in on a specific research topic.
I'm currently working with the Research Center for the Americas within the Human Rights Investigations Research Lab, and we're able to provide support to those who are working against human rights abuses. Especially being a part of a research team, I feel like I have support and like I have people to go to, and we can learn from each other and learn through the research as well.
My name is Chris Benner. I'm a professor of environmental studies and sociology, and I direct the Everett Program for Technology and Social Change and the Institute for Social Transformation. The Everett Program is a year-long series of courses that helps prepare students for working with community-based organizations and harnessing the tools of the information revolution to support the social justice and environmental sustainability goals of their community partners. One of the things students who work with me get out of the work is a recognition of the assets they bring to the research experience. It might be their own language abilities. We're working in Spanish-speaking communities. It might be their own knowledge of growing up in low-income communities or families and what that means for economic opportunity. So they see themselves as knowledge producers. Most of the students I work with are either first-generation college students or from low-income communities of color. They're really the future of California and the country and the world. And so I love working with them. Honestly, I get inspired every day by their vision, by their hope, by their motivation, by their sense that, you know, the work that they're going to be doing here and in the future can make the world a better place. It gives me hope every day.
Professors can be intimidating and the programs can seem infinite on this campus, but the moment you see even a small little blurb of something you're interested, I would say send that email, talk to that professor, even ask upperclassmen about it. Research that you can do here is pretty infinite, and it can take from anything from your own lived experience or something you even just recently got into.
I feel like believing in yourself is like the hardest thing. Next thing you know, you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, how did I get here?